Hi everyone, Mike here from New Lifestyle Concept, and today I wanted to share something that was shared over the weekend with me at the Momentum Day. And Stuart explained pretty much how to make sure you achieve your goal. So how do we make sure to achieve our goal? Well, let me present it as a balance. So you have your goal here, and you have the consequence of not achieving that goal. So they're usually pretty balanced. How does the balance get set off? Pretty much is by consequence of having either organic consequence or self-created consequence. And human behavior are driven by three different things pretty much: money, public humiliation, or accountability. So to give you an idea of what could be a organic consequence, example, you're meeting with your doctor today and is telling you that you're now doing diabetes, and if you're not changing your diet and starting exercise, you have, example, a year left to live. Well, that would throw off pretty much a balance, right? It would make sure your priorities is to achieve that goal of being healthy and eating well, because if you don't, you die. That's a pretty intense example, but you got the idea, right? The organic is the consequence of not doing the things, but that would be a good driver, right? The self-created consequence in instance, it's quite different because it's something that you are creating. And as we've said before, money, public humiliation, or accountability are the driver that can be created, right? So the money example would be in my instance as starting an online business. I would say, like, if I'm starting my business and I'm not successful, I'm not profitable, well, I would need to go back to work. Well, going back to work is a consequence of not achieving my goal. But is it gonna be really something that I'm fearful of? It's not life-threatening. It's pretty balanced, right? I want to achieve my goal, but am I ready to do all the sacrifice that I will need to achieve my goal? That's where the balance may be not so off. So to make sure you achieving your goal, well, things you can do, it's actually adding a self-created consequence. So if I'm not doing the things I need to do as a leader or as an online entrepreneur, I will pay $500 to my old boss. For me, that would be a big driver. So to have to pay $500 a week, my old boss, sending him a check by the mail, if I'm not doing the things that I have planned, that would be a really big driver, and that would actually throw off the balance really off. So I would make sure to do exactly what I need to do to achieve my goal. And if on top of it, when I left, I said to everyone I was never going to come back, that's also public humiliation. If I would go back, I would pretty much have to walk over my ego and get in there, and it would be really hard. And accountability, well, being part of a community, I was able to, we had the challenge to do it and say it to to the people in the community. So I would say to the whole community, well, if I'm not doing it, I'm gonna pay $500 my boss, and I will also have to go back to work, which would be a public humiliation. And also, I told you that I would achieve it. So you see that the balance would be, for me, would be totally off. So I will do everything to achieve that goal. So hopefully it gives you a heads up of how you can actually set yourself actually to success, and to just throw yourself off balance, so you make sure you achieve your goal and as a priority. So hopefully you guys love that small video. If you did like it, please make a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel, or write a comment down. That would be a pleasure for me to answer if you have any other question. So have a good one, and hope to see you on the other video.